All right, up next, I wanted to inform everybody that the new album I've been working on for a long time, probably a year, is just about finished. Thank God. I've been going back and forth with the vocals over the last couple of months and getting my singing up to where I think it sounds a bit better now, thankfully. So, it's almost done. A lot of the tracks are already mixed, and I'm not going to say finalized, but they sound so close to being finalized. I just have to tweak them a little bit and sort of remix them back down. I've got a really cool friend of mine, Penny, who's going to be laying down some vocals, and she's a talent, man. She won a competition recently in Melbourne, and we've gigged together for years as, support band for each other, all that kind of stuff. And she's just one of the most talented female vocalists I know in Melbourne, and just super cool. So yeah, when she said she'd happily lay down some vocals, I was blown away, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with. She's working on that right now. I should have that back, I guess, in the next couple of weeks, and then I can finally start mixing this thing down. So what is this album like compared to my last one, Another Rainy Day? I guess it's a little different, which is probably a good thing as well. My last album, Another Rainy Day, I was really proud of. I also had a live album that you can download as well, but this new studio one is a mix of, it's got two straight or traditional blues songs. One of them's an original, one's a cover, because I like to do that from time to time. The rest of the album's original, pretty much, I think, all the way through. It's basically funky, mixed with a bit of a harder edge. It's got a lot of sort of hooks in it, like parts that will sort of keep the song in your head when you finish listening to it. It's cool like that. It's got horn sections on there and stuff, so hopefully it goes over relatively well. I've been working at this for a while. It's got one song that's kind of like a western kind of vibe. It's got this really obscure kind of movie thing going on. So yeah, it's a little bit of a mix of influences, this thing, and it came out of a lot of these songs I wrote in a frustrating part of my life, I guess. A couple of them are written in a better circumstance as well, so you'll definitely hear the difference in them. It was that transition from I won't get into it now, but it was a transition from the point of leaving work, doing my own thing, and lots of romance stuff, and just a whole bunch of different dramas within people that I knew and all that kind of stuff. So it's a huge mix of things, and yeah, I always write songs that mean something to me rather than keeping them sort of universally appealing. I don't think about that too much. I haven't thought about that as much as I have in previous albums, where I've just written things that made sense to me, and sometimes they go over really well, which is cool too. So yeah, I like to think like that. I am going to change the direction a little bit on the next album already. I've written like four new songs with vocals and all the lyrics, I should say, and all the parts. And I'm really excited because it's a whole different sound again. It's going to be more of that, or some of that J.J. Cale, sort of Mark Knopfler, laid back kind of Americana sound thing, which is something that I've loved for a long time, and I'm starting to appreciate it now the older I get. So I'm hoping that it sounds as nice as what I hope. So yeah, once this is complete, I'll definitely let everybody know how they can get it. I'm going to get physical copies pressed as well. I'm going to do it in a limited run, maybe 250, something like that. And you'll be able to get them through intheblues.com.au or at the shanesband.com website. I'll definitely post up something more about it on YouTube once it's done. So so thanks again for all the support with my music. I always appreciate that. If you want to find out more about live albums and our blog, you can head over to shanesband.com. I've revamped that site recently, so all my old posts, I just got rid of them. They kind of, I'm just too old to bother with anymore. So yeah, I've revamped that site. It's got a couple of live clips, all that thing on there as well. So yeah, definitely check it out if you get a chance.